Tommy, a disappointing night at MDC Park.
Yeah. Disappointing result. Yeah.
What were the aspects of the performance you were happy with tonight, Tommy?
I thought we were very good, Jason. I thought we were, we were as good as them. I thought we played a bit better really last week on the football. We moved it quite well, switched the play well. Particularly second half, I thought we were very good. Put them under a lot of pressure, but you can't concede goals up here. It's difficult when you concede to get back into, because they're very good at what to do. Slowing down the game and seeing it out. So, fair play.
Do you think maybe that cutting edge up front? I felt that maybe in the con was a bit of a nice personality. Maybe that was the difference between the two sides.
Didn't think that now, Jason, myself. No, and I thought we made the change very early. It was 4-4-2 with half an hour to go. So I thought he could have done better himself in the first half. Maybe we didn't get enough into him, but certainly we got the balls out wide. We got the balls in the box in the first half and in the second half. I thought we did quite well considered.
A couple of changes from last week, of course. You had Danny Spain coming in at centre back for his first start in the league after a spell out with injury. Willie Armstrong coming in as well. Do you think Willie in particular made a sizable impact going forward tonight?
He did well, yeah. He did. He got on the ball a few times. He got on it. He did fine. There wasn't much in the game. Set piece won the game. That was it, really.
Don't want to get you in trouble, Tommy, but the performance of the referee tonight, do you think this maybe played a part in the way the performance went? There was definitely two decent penalty shots throughout the game, and maybe a couple of other questionable decisions that went against you. Just one of those nights, or?
Tell me, Jason. I prefer someone else commenting on that.
It certainly seemed we didn't get to know the green tonight. There was two very questionable penalty decisions and maybe a couple of frees that maybe weren't, and the other way around.
Well, look, they were very similar frees that were given to Galway that probably didn't get, but you'll have to ask the referee that. I'm not a referee, unfortunately.
A couple of notable departures in recent weeks. You know Darren Collins this afternoon, and Fionn Doherty has yet to partake in any of the first division games despite being a big part of the pre-season. Any updates on the two of them?
Darren, just decisions. It's a strong squad now at the moment, so it's like Fiona's still under 19. Darren has done okay in pre-season. He needs to get more conditioning into him, and hopefully we have a lot of wingers and wide players, and Fionn will get his chance. He just by this time.
Looking forward to next Friday. Tommy, you're away to Kerry. A game is sold out already, and there's only a very limited number of treaty fans, but they had another good showing tonight. They might have went down, but they lost 3-1 to a good brave on their side. What's your thoughts going into it?
Every game is difficult, Jason. We always say it. They're a well organised side. I saw them last week against Cove, and excuse me, and they were very, very good. They were probably unlucky not to get something out of the game. Decent deliveries to set pieces, and a big side, well organised. Some very good footballers as well, in particularly the wide areas. So they'll be a threat. But we have to, play like we did tonight. Keep it. We're not conceding. We're not giving up too much. Conceding a couple of silly goals the last couple of weeks. We need to, start getting points on the board now. So hopefully we can get something next week.
You've commented before on how maybe playing on Astra hasn't always gone your way. Does playing on Astra next week in Mount Park kind of add another variant into it?
Look, it's sport teams. We've won games on AstroTurf. We brought a Derry team that won the cup last year to the last minute with a goal in it on AstroTurf last year. So it's not like we can't play in it. We're not going to use it as an excuse. It's the same for both teams.
I was just talking to Enda just before, and he said that it's not so much the losses; it's that we actually have performances. It's just the feeling that it's just not. We're doing it, but we're just not quite turned the corner yet. Would you think that's probably a fair assessment?
Yeah, the performances have been okay. We need to get better as well. I thought tonight's performance was an improvement on last week, and just the rub of the green, the ball has to go into the back of the net. Decision goes either way, and there wasn't anything in both games. They had one shot on target last week in Bray against Bray. We had the majority of the chances in the game. Tonight, Galway had a bit more chances, fair enough, but certainly we threatened them as well. It could have been easy 1-1 there, the end there. But yeah, we just have to keep plugging away. Two good sides we played in the last 2 weeks, and we have to try get a result next week.
And I mentioned that you've had 2 games with 2 good second halves. It's just a question of putting the whole team together for 90 minutes, essentially.
Yeah, I thought in the first 20 minutes we were really good. The first 10, 15 minutes anyway, in particular, we were really good tonight. We were on the front foot. Then that middle part of the first half, I thought, we weren't at our best, but certainly in the second half we kept on banging at the door. So we just have to keep plugging away. Yeah.
Cheers.
So